Melania Trump is on safari in Nairobi, Kenya today without husband U.S. President Donald Trump. Melania Trump visited the Nairobi National Park today. The First Lady of the United States is in Nairobi during her first solo tour of Africa. She spent the morning getting up and personal with baby elephants at the David Sheldrick Elephant Orphanage. The 48-year-old was pictured feeding and petting the orphan animals with the First Lady of Kenya Margaret Kenyatta. Mother of one Melania appeared in good spirits throughout their visit, smiling as she observed the fascinating creatures. Donald Trump's wife also went on safari and saw a herd of zebra in the wild. Stylish Melania certainly looked dressed for the part in a classic white skirt and khaki trousers. She teamed the safari look with a pair of practical brown knee-high boots and donned a white hat to shield her face from the African sun. During her first major solo trip, the First Lady will stop in Ghana, Malawi and Egypt as well as Kenya. Her Be Best campaign will see her visit schools and hospitals to learn more about the issues affecting children's well-being. She was also photographed holding a baby at the Nest Children's Home Orphanage. Melania Trump was pictured feeding a baby elephant this week, as she continued her solo tour through Africa, which began on Tuesday. The First Lady, 48, who has undertaken the trip without her husband, President Donald Trump, 72, visited a national park in Kenya to highlight conservation efforts on Friday morning. The Slovenian-born former model was seen laughing after one of the baby elephants made a sudden move, nudging her and causing her to momentarily lose her footing during the tricky task. She fed formula milk to two of the elephants raised at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust Elephant Orphanage in Nairobi, Kenya, before reaching out to others, patting one on the back and stroking the ear of another. The young elephants looked to be having the time of their lives, as their carers and Melania's attentive bodyguards watched on. Dressed in safari-style tan trousers, a white shirt and knee-high boots, Melania put on a chic display in the park, where she climbed into an open-air vehicle for the safari, taking photos on her iPhone and peering through binoculars for a closer look at zebras, giraffes, impalas, rhinos and hippos bobbing in water. Sporting a pair of binoculars, Melania was seen gazing through the lenses to admire her surroundings. Kenya is the third stop on Mrs. Trump's African tour, which began on Tuesday in Ghana and continued in Malawi on Thursday. Her first ever visit to Africa is also her first extended solo international trip as First Lady, during which she is helping to promote child welfare and education. Further details about her trip will likely come to light next week, when ABC News will air an exclusive sit-down interview with Melania as part of a special edition of 20/20. According to a release issued by the network, the wide-ranging interview with Tom Lamas, which took place during the first few days of Melania's Africa trip, will feature as part of Being Melania, the First Lady, which is set to air on Friday, October 12 at 10 p.m. However, it is understood that the safari was intended to help Melania learn more about steps the East African nation is taking to conserve elephants, rhinos and other wildlife. She also saw a site where 105 tons of ivory was burned as part of an effort to discourage the trade, and signed a guest book at the site. Interestingly, Melania's visit to the animal sanctuary comes just months after her husband's administration decided to once again allow Americans to import the body parts of African elephants that have been shot for sport. While Trump himself slammed the practices as a horror show, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service issued a letter on March 1 announcing that the importation of elephant trophies will now be approved on a case-by-case basis. Please subscribe channel. Thank you for watching.